You know, one of the most powerful moments in the early church is the story of Stephen. My name's Kaylee, and I post Bible verses, gospel music, and retell Bible stories in an effort to inspire others to grow their relationship with Christ. And this is the story of Stephen. So, Stephen wasn't an apostle, he was just a man chosen to help serve others. But he was filled with the Spirit of God, and everywhere he went, people could see it. His words carried truth, and his life reflected Jesus. The religious leaders at the time, they couldn't stand him. They were threatened by him. So they took Stephen in, accused him of blasphemy, and demanded he explain himself. And Stephen, he didn't back down. He stood there with courage and spoke of God's faithfulness from Abraham all the way to Jesus. He spoke boldly about how God had always been leading his people and how they had rejected his son, Jesus Christ. That truth cut deep. The crowd grew furious. And right there, in the middle of the angry crowd, Stephen lifted his eyes to heaven. He said, "I see the heavens opened, and the Son of Man standing at the right hand of God." Those words pushed them over the edge. They dragged Stephen out of the city and began to stone him. And as the rocks struck, Stephen began to pray for the people who were stoning him. He prayed, "Lord, do not hold this sin against them." It's breathtaking that even in death, Stephen's heart reflected Jesus. He showed us what it means to live and die completely surrendered to God and trusting Him no matter the cost. Stephen's story is hard to hear, but it's also deeply hopeful because it reminds us God is worth standing for. His presence is with us even in our hardest moments. And like Stephen, when our eyes are fixed on Jesus, it brings us a courage and peace that the world cannot take away.